Letters from Karl Marx. Letter to Arnold, Ruge, March 20th, 1842. Dear friend, novices are the most pious, as Saxony demonstrates ad oculis. Bauer once had a scene with Eckhorn, similar to yours with the Minister of Interior. The oratorical figures of these gentlemen are as alike as two eggs. By contrast, it is exceptional that philosophy should speak intelligibly to the political wisdom of these highly sworn scoundrels. And even a little fanaticism doesn't hurt. To these worldly types, nothing is more difficult than to make believable than the belief in truth and spiritual sentiment. They are such political dandies, such experienced fops, that they no longer believe in true, disinterested love. How can anyone reach these ruses except by means of what is called fanaticism there? A lieutenant of the guard considers a lover who has honorable intentions a fanatic. Should one therefore no longer marry? It is remarkable how the belief in the brutalization of a man has become a government article of faith and political principle. There is no contradiction of religiosity, for the animal religion is the most consistent essence of religion, and perhaps it will soon be necessary to speak of religious zoology instead of religious anthropology. Now to the matter at hand. I have found that the article, quote, concerning Christian art is now changed to, quote, concerning religion and art with a special reference to Christian art, has to be totally corrected, in that I had sincerely fulfilled the Hosanna tone. Quote, Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and the light unto my path. End quote. Quote, Thou through thy commandments hast made me wiser than mine enemies, for they are ever with me. End quote. Quote, The Lord will roar from Zion. End quote. This trumpet tone, together with Hegel's presentation, must now be changed to a more free and therefore a more basic treatment. In a few days, I must go to Cologne, where I shall be set up in my new domicile, because the proximity of the Bonn professors is unsupportable to me. Who wants forever to converse with intellectual stink animals, with people who study only for the purpose of finding new boards in all the corners of the world? Hence, under present circumstances, I cannot send you the critique of Hegelian philosophy of law for the next issue of Anecdota, because it was also written for Triumphs. But I promise you that article on religious art by the middle of April, if you want to wait that long. I would prefer this, since I am treating the matter from a new point of view and presenting it also as a supplement to the epilogue on the Romantics. In the meantime, I will work on the subject more energetically, to use the Gothian expression, and wait your decision. Would you please write me to Cologne, where I will be as of the beginning of next month? Since I do not yet have a definite domicile there, please write me at Jung's address. In my treatment, I must necessarily discuss the general essence of religion, and thus to some extent come into collision with Feuerbach, a collision which does not involve an attack on his principles, but on his style. At any rate, religion will not gain by it. I have not heard for a long time from Copen. Have you never contacted Christensen in Kiel? I know him only from his history of Roman law, which also contains some things about religion and philosophy in general. He seems to be a man of superior intelligence, although when he comes to philosophy proper, he writes from formalistic and frightful lack of understanding. Perhaps by now he writes German. Otherwise, he seems to be à la batture des principales. I would be pleased to see you here on the Rhine. Yours, Marx. Bauer has just written me that he wants to go north again, in a foolish belief that there could be better pursuit in his case against the Prussian government. Berlin is too close to Spandau. In any case, it is a good thing that Bauer does not let the matter go. As I learn here from my future brother-in-law, an aristocrat proper, Berlin is angry at Bauer, mostly over his bonne foi, good faith.